Daniel Kehrer is the owner of BizBest Media Corp. It's a company that specializes in finding the best resources and services needed by small businesses. Daniel, welcome to Making It.
Oh, thanks. It's very nice to be here. My pleasure.
We're talking a lot about folks that have certain skills and want to market them becoming entrepreneurs. How do you do that?
Well, one thing you can do is get yourself a mentor. There are a couple of terrific organizations that will provide you like a personal consultant. They'll sit down with you and they'll do it for free. One great organization, and I hope people will grab a pencil and paper because I'm going to throw out a lot of websites here. SCORE. The website is score.org, and I looked on the website recently. They must have 50 different chapters in the Southland area. The website will show you exactly where to find one. Another organization, Small Business Development Centers, comes under the Small Business Administration. They're all over the place. Again, free training. They will provide a person who generally is a retired business executive themselves, who's been there, done that.
Sure.
It's excellent advice. SCORE will also do it by email.
Is it easy to do?
It's easy, especially the email. It's been fabulously popular for SCORE. This is a Washington, D.C. based organization. They have probably 600 or 800 specialized experts. Whatever your topic, whatever your business, you can find somebody, again, at the website. You can pick from the areas, the topic areas, the types of business, ask your questions, and it's free.
But you know what? You do this for a living. And I've known a lot of people who had some good ideas, but the thing they always run up against is, I got the idea, I don't have the money to get it going. How do you mitigate that?
Well, you know, first of all, start at home. You don't have to spend a lot of money these days to get something going. It's really terrific. The stigma of working a business out of the home is really gone. So many people do it now. It's accepted. You know, you can have crying kids in the background, and it's really understood these days that it's okay to start at home. It's a great way to do that, and it cuts your costs, it cuts your commute, it saves you time and money, two big things that you need to get a business going.
What about if I want to do it over the web? Are the costs greater, lesser? How do you mitigate those?
You know, people tend to think that websites are these big, expensive things that cost 50, 60, hundreds of thousands of dollars that businesses have. It's really not true. You can spend that much, but you can find a couple of organizations. You can get a domain name that you need first. You can get a website. You can get business email, and you can get all of that probably for less than $150 a year. Now, there's a couple of places to do that. One is Network Solutions. They're a big provider, networksolutions.com. There's a place called GoDaddy.com. They're kind of a discounter. You can probably do it there for you in under $100. Now, you're going to have to spend a little time yourself. They provide the software that you design it yourself online, but it's simple. I've done it. You can do it. You can literally have a website up and running within a day, 24 hours, and it's not expensive.
You've got a resource guide that I want to talk about in 2 seconds. But talking about the website, how do you get the revenue stream actually going? Like, for instance, a lot of the websites I know, I got to them because I Yahoo'd or I Googled or I went to another site and there was a link to it. But it seems like it would be hard to spread that out, or is it?
Well, one of the popular ways for a lot of small businesses to do it now are search engine ads at Google or Yahoo, which owns Overture, which is a search engine. You can write an ad, you can have it placed on the web so that people who are searching will find you, and you can also localize it so you're only pulling in local businesses if you want.
Oh, that's nice.
And you bid on it. You decide what you want to pay, and you can set a budget. If you want to spend $100 a month, you can spend it. You can spend 25, you can spend more than that. And the more you spend, the more people you're going to draw. But it's a terrific way, and small businesses are just flocking to search engine ads.
Time is nipping at our heels. Tell me about your guide here, if I can hold it up to the right camera.
Well, the 100 best resources for small business, we've been doing this for years. We've been looking for the best contacts, connections, solutions for small businesses, whether you're starting a business, whether you're growing a business. We're a non-commercial company. We don't take sponsorships or advertising. Our only interest is finding the best solutions, and that's what we've put together here. We have a bigger directory that has thousands. This one has what we've called out as the best 100. And you know, these are the places to go to get things done when you're starting a business or whether you're growing a business.
It's a resource guide.
Absolutely.
How do you rank the resources in it?
Well, we're a small business ourselves. We've actually used a lot of these ourselves. We've had analysts research them. We visited their websites. We've talked to them on the phone. We've asked other small businesses that have used these services what they think about them, and we've come up with a rating system that rates them. And in fact, you know, since we don't have advertising, we don't answer to anybody. If we don't like them, we don't put them in here. If we don't think they're valuable to small businesses and to small business owners, we just don't cover them.
In this economy, how many more small entrepreneur-based businesses are you finding popping up?
They're popping up all over the place, and I actually saw an interesting study recently that the failure rate that goes around that is rumored is really not as high as people think. There's rumors that 9 out of 10 new businesses fail. It's really not true. They haven't really been counting it correctly. Many more businesses succeed than fail.
We have to leave it there, Daniel.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that's a great note. I mean, if you really want to get into it and you want to get in touch with Daniel Kehrer, you can do this. You can write him, and we'll tell you how right after this.